Ladies and gentlemen, today's update is not a good one in my opinion. It's what you see on your screen when you log into WWE 2k25. You got the island, you got MyFaction, and a whole lot of nothing basically amongst those two things. Well, we're going to get into more detail for that, but I wanted to talk about patch 1.13 because they delivered for Universe Mode once again last week. I've been playing it lightly. As you know, I haven't dropped much content for the last week or so because I've been having some massive issues with my office setup, and we got that sorted out. We are back delivering some solid content, and I hope you are sticking around with LexxExpress because we got some more on the way. LWF will be returning as well. But with this update coming to MyFaction, I can't help but feel like we are just slowing down in a way where things are getting stale with WWE television in real life and in WWE 2k25, especially for me that I haven't really been into MyFaction except for the freebies they've given. I've logged on here and there a couple hours, but that's about it. I don't really log into the mode too much, and I don't play it as much as, you should, to really get all the good stuff that they deliver. But when you head on over to the pack market, you're going to see here the punches and promos pack, and you're also going to look at the persona cards, which we got John Cena 25. He is looking cool. No render. I know, right? No render for the modern John Cena, but at least he has the cool shirt and hat to go with it. And then we're getting The Rock once again. This is The Rock 24. Yeah, these cards are pretty solid, but I don't really care for it. This does absolutely nothing for me, so I don't want to be selfish and just do a 10-minute video ripping it. But I have to bring it up and I have to talk about it because for me, the online has gotten worse since the last few updates. As you know, we do LWF, like I've mentioned a gazillion times. I haven't even been able to do the special guest referee matches again. No, we haven't done special guest referee because they haven't addressed the issue that happened a couple patches ago where you go ahead and select that match and you can't use a custom arena. So yeah, in theory, if I pick a regular arena, I could use special guest referee, but this year with online being better, allowing us to use more customization features without it crashing as often as it used to, I want to use everything that's available to me. What is going on that they fix one thing and break another? Each patch is like a trade-off. So I don't know. Let's get back into this update with MyFaction. But you got Cody Rhodes. He's not a persona. Becky's not a persona. But then you see Roman with the man bun. And then you got Solo Sikoa with the Bloodline suit, giving you another chance at getting a different Solo Sikoa. And then down here, you got The Miz and Bray Wyatt. This is the NWO version of Bray Wyatt. Now, we knew these cards were coming. This isn't a secret. This wasn't a surprise. We knew that this would come sooner rather than later. With the last patch, it was revealed. Shout out to What's the Status, always keeping us posted, along with Witty, giving us the inside scoop before we see it revealed in the game. But now that it's available and I'm looking at this update, I'm like, all right, I like the personas. It's okay. It's solid. Whatever. But I'm not trying to spend any money to rip packs. If you grind, you can save up, maybe get lucky with a pack or two, or you could buy a box if you got enough grinding in you, right? And you get the MyFaction points. But for me, that's not what it is or what it's ever going to be because I just don't really care to support this mode. It doesn't bring joy to me. What brings joy to me is playing online and doing some damn universe mode, which I gotta sink my teeth into this year's universe mode even more than I have because I've been playing it, like I said, very lightly, and it hasn't been that I don't care for it. It's just that I feel like I feel drained, I guess. I guess that's the way to look at it. I feel a little drained. It's rinse and repeat with the exhausting issues that we suffer from. And it's not like I've experienced a lot, right? It's not a laundry list of problems that I've had with the game itself. But the issues that have been nagging are so annoying that it makes me want to be like, all right, I'll play later, I'll stream it later, and just kind of put it in the back burner. I've been playing other games. The Nintendo Switch 2 just came out. I've been excited about that for a while now, and that's kind of like just the vibe for me, you know? Yeah, they've given us some VC, they've given us some locker codes along the way. If you haven't put them in, you missed out on some VC and you missed out on some free cards. But that's all to get you into the game and into MyFaction and what they got going on with the island, which the update for season 2, I can't wait to do the story. But it's the same thing. The online matches didn't get updated. So when you're done with the story, you're going to be pretty much done with that. If you already finished the story, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But there's just not a whole lot going on with what I thought I would be streaming religiously. It's just a lot of single player stuff, and I know a lot of you guys really dig that, so I'm not knocking them for that, but I just wanted to see a little bit more than usual, because this year felt like it was going to be different in terms of their approach. And it's, let's wait for the celebrity 1-pack reveal. Let's wait for the NBA superstars and what superstars those characters are going to be. And it's a whole lot of nothing for me, because those are characters that I'm not really going to use, and I know that a lot of you aren't. And it's not that I'm trying to be like that gatekeeper of like, oh, I need only wrestlers and just give me wrestlers. I don't want anything else other than wrestlers. Like, that is the vibe, right? But I at least wanted to see more than we've gotten overall. What that means exactly, better support for sure. You know, the fact that we do these online matches and you still can't bridge ladders and you still can't do some of these things that you're supposed to be able to do, it's very disheartening to see. And I want you guys to hit me up in the comment section. What issues have you been having with 2K25 so far? I know that some of you continue to hit me up in the comments with some of the older videos saying that you've been getting glitched out with certain things. And I want to see after the last patch what has been a problem for you. But you see here, you can't select a custom arena once you're doing special guest referee. That's what I'm referring to when I'm talking about the fact that they ruined special guest referee, on top of the fact that they already have it limited as is online. So with this year's game, has it been all that bad? No, it really hasn't been all that bad. I've enjoyed myself. I've had a good time. It looks beautiful. It plays really well. But again, the nagging, I was going to say something else, but I'm going to hold myself there. But the nagging things that have been holding it back has been just one of those scenarios where I just want to brush and keep it moving, versus sit here and make these videos and go off on these rants and 2K, you need to do this, 2K, you need to do that. Like, that is not my job. I am not here to babysit them and hold their hand and tell them what they're doing wrong and what they need to do right. I am here to just play the damn game, make some content, look forward to hanging out with you guys, and that's pretty much it. Nothing more, nothing less. But the last couple videos, I feel like I've been sprinkling some negativity there because it's just been what they've brought out of me with these patches, right? And yeah, let's hope that patch 1.14 solves that special guest referee issue, some more of the online problems that we've seen, and hopefully some of the offline issues that you guys have experienced, which is, you know, tied into like the community creations and a lot of creation suite stuff that I know that hasn't been resolved just yet. But at least, at the very minimum, I could give them credit for fixing a lot of the universe mode. Even if they're the ones responsible for breaking or messing things up, they have tried their very best to listen to some feedback and give us those universe mode updates and give us a variety of ways to earn those personas. So while I'm hammering them down and giving them shit for some of the things I've been annoyed with, overall, I can still celebrate the good things that I've seen in the game. Is it enough to get me to play the game a lot and put other games aside? No, I definitely get burnt out. And we're going to be watching Money in the Bank. We're going to be talking more about the stuff that we've seen with WWE on TV, like R-Truth getting fired. But I'm going to save that for a stream and video that I got planned. We were gone for a little bit. Again, all that has been sorted out. We are back. I hope you guys have been all right. I hope you've been having some fun. If you're still enjoying WWE, AEW, New Japan, or TNA, or even NXT, enjoy wrestling. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Let's frickin' go.